What's up, everybody? It's Wicked back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we finished every single melee with Yuri, and then I did it with some other characters. And today we're going to do the Tag Team Coliseum, which is really fun. In the Tag Team Coliseum, you play as the first 4 party members you have. So we're going to do this party. It's my go-to party here. And this is actually, it's not super hard, but it can be pretty challenging. We got the story costume though first.
The sea, salty as can be. The cup you provide is so tasty. You're in a good mood, Rita. You're so it's good for me. Oh, what was that? Did I sing all that?
You finally understand it's annoying, so that's a plus, I guess.
Oh, Yuri, you're so completely right. I think it's annoying too.
What did you say? You'll burn for that. Alakazam! Hiya!
That's not Pokemon.
Rita and Patty are both acting strangely, and Yuri is harsher than usual.
Hold it, everyone. Remember the first dwarf's vow. All must work together to create a peaceful world. So try to be nice.
And Carol is also abnormal. Their costumes are altering their personalities. That has to be it. The costumes change people to match their design? Looks like. Oh, I found some money. Lucky me. Oh, rats. It's on a bottle cap. Huh? Oh, dear. What am I doing? Hey, Flynn. Everyone's acting funny. I mean, curiously.
Indeed. Luckily, our costumes are near our own personalities, so the effect on us is small. But what do you think, Raven?
I don't have any obligation to answer, and I'm not interested in any babysitting jobs.
Even Repeat has turned into a half-beast. We can't stay like this. It's too dangerous.
You can relax. Repeat is the same as he always is.
Listen, everyone. There's trouble. Whoa!
Ah! You slipped. Are you all right, Lady Estelise? I'll put an end to this predicament. Comrades, hear me.
Wow, I have never seen that friggin' shit ever. I think it has to do with the fact that I have all of the costumes here. But yeah, they were just portraying their characters that represent the costumes, which is cool. All right, we're gonna do the Tag Team Coliseum. And this is gonna be pretty easy. I'm gonna equip. What do I want? Oh, I want the fairy ring on you. Or do I want the mystic mark? No, I want the fairy ring for sure. Where are you, fairy ring? There you go. I don't like Barbados ring that much because you can't use items. It's good if you know you don't need items, it's good. Otherwise, it's hard. I don't like the Douse cape that much because Douse Blast is not that good. And you can't like permanently learn Douse Blast, so it's whatever. Alright, the Tag Team Coliseum will have unique fights throughout it. You have 10 minutes to complete it. And you gotta magic lens all these enemies, by the way. But yeah, these are all the superstar enemies that we can fight in the game. I did forget to tell you that every single friggin' title that we have equipped right now, costume titles, they have altered arts affiliated with them. And we fight all the gentlemen here. Yeah, this is Gentle Gnome, this is Golem, this is a regular one. This singer is based off of Tyr from Tales of the Abyss. This guy is Replica, is based off Luke from the Abyss. And then we know about Gentle Mew based off his Abyss as well. Hey, these altered arts you get from the costume titles that are exclusive to the costume titles, you can learn if you really wanted to. And the fun thing is you only have to use it 50 times. Yuri's costume will get him, Wolf Strike will get a new ability. Then you have Distortion Blade. I forget which one that is for Flynn. Burning Strike for Rita, I don't remember. I don't really remember much of them, many of them. I just know a few. But anyways, the third and final fight, I believe, is against...
Swift and certain.
You remember those guys that we fought in the Coliseum for the very first time. Yeah, we did that. So the first one's pretty easy. 15,000 gold. And that's pretty much it. Super, super, super easy, honestly. All right, let's see what's next for Estelle learning skills. She's still learning skills and we're so far into the game. Hey, the comic light that we got from the 100-man melee. Do you have anything, Rita? No, you're done. So put on your best weapon. There you go. Oh, I don't want that equipped. I will have this, I guess. It doesn't matter. I don't like combat force because it lowers her HP. All right, now let's do the hero, which is 5 fights, and it's the same 3 fights and then 2 added on. You already know the deal with that. And there are only 3 different tag team tournaments here. You have the basic, the hero, and then the last one. We have 20 minutes for this, but we're not gonna need 20 minutes because it's super easy. The first 3 fights are literally the same. There are some unique enemies in here though that require you to beat the Coliseum a few times, and we'll get to that in the next round anyways. I do like how all these fights have like a little cut in before, but whatever, they're pretty easy. I wish these gentle gnome characters would fight like, I wish he would fight like Luke and fight like Tyr, but they don't. They just fight like gentlemen, which is kind of boring. I did not know that you can get items and stuff dropped from these guys though. That's pretty cool. We're gonna do this in under a minute again. Yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm such a high level though. This is not gonna be hard. But the 4th fight is the Schwan Brigade. Yep, so we have the Schwan Brigade here.
Hey, old man, take it easy.
I don't know if the Schwan shows up. If you have Raven in the party, I don't know if Schwan shows up. So if you want to get Schwan, like his monster book Coliseum thing here, I think he needs to be outside our party, which is not a problem for me because he's never in my party. But this is also the first and only time you're gonna fight LeBlanc. LeBlanc's probably the hardest out of the 3 characters here. And then Schwan, you know about Schwan, he's hard. It's pretty cool though, fighting LeBlanc. This is the only time you'll ever fight him, which is kind of cool. Alright, there we go. We just have Schwan left. He has 200,000 HP, yeah. This can be really, really difficult if you're not properly leveled. I think they're on par with the memory enemies, honestly. But I always pick Estelle because you need the healing. I picked Rita because she's the best mage. And I could swap out Flynn for anyone, but I like Flynn because he's the best mixed. And then the 5th and final round, we have the Hunting Blades.
I will win.
And Carol. So yeah, we have, so Carol or King Kaboom will only show up if Carol's not in the party. Just like Schwan. So you need to have not Carol or Schwan or Raven in the party to get the complete experience of this dungeon. Oh, he missed me with the freaking Fatal Strike. Holy crap. But like always, go for Nan first because she can heal. You don't want her healing. Carol does have his Mystic Art, so he might use it on me, which is kind of cool. He will use it. Awesome. I want to see it. Yeah, Carol has a dope Mystic Art. I like it a lot. I kind of like how he's in the Hunting Blade fight, though. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad that they did. It's pretty cool. All right, Clint, you're going next because I don't like you. But this is also another good place to level up if you feel like fighting these bosses over and over and over again. I'm not gonna do it because I don't need to personally, but you can. It's there if you want. And there we go. I think that's, yep, that's it. 5 fights. A lot of experience. A lot of good items too. Good job, guys. And even though Raven and them are not in the fight, they still get experience. You get the Imperial Knights Captain Helmet. And the Overdrive Big Kid for doing that. Harold gets a Small Knight title. And 30,000 gold. I think you only get all of those if you don't have Carol in the party. There, the ceremonial captain's helmet, which is a thing for Raven. That's pretty dope. Overdrive Big Kid. So we're gonna, I kind of want to equip that on you. Where is it? There it is. It's really dope. But it kind of hides his face. Together we're invincible.
We won! I never thought we'd pull it off!
Oh? You didn't have faith in our abilities?
Not at all, no.
That's not what I meant at all!
But I think this goes to show how effective we can be as a team.
It makes you feel happier to win as a group than when you win alone, you know?
Yeah, we should take this as an opportunity to combine our efforts and work hard.
You better not be thinking that just so you can go and slack off without being noticed.
Of course not. And you're killing the teamwork vibe, Rita.
She is the whole team. What are you talking about? But anyways, we have the Savage. And this can only be completed when you do the 200-man melee. So you have to wait until then. I would recommend it. It's really tough, but it's also a lot of fun. The first 5 fights are the same. You'll fight the superstars. You'll fight the gentlemen. It's the same 5. The final 2 are extremely tough and a lot of fun to fight though. You have 30 minutes to do it, so you have plenty of time. You also have to do this at least 2 times anyways. And you'll see why when we get to it, but yeah, you'll have to do it 2 times. What'd you learn? Oh, you learned to revive, okay. Yeah, some people might not consider this 100% playthrough because I'm not getting all the altered arts, and there are some side quests I won't physically complete. Well, like I've been saying, guys, I at least showed off the side quest that I won't complete. The only one I didn't show off is the dog map side quest, but it's so boring to do that. And the reward's not even worth it. But I showed you how to start it, and I showed you where to go to complete it, so hopefully that's good. I guess while we're just going through these fights again, I'll just tell you the ones I haven't completed and I probably won't complete. You got the dog map, of course. The waitress minigame I won't complete. I showed you the rewards for doing that. The repeated snowboarding minigame I won't complete, but I showed you the rewards for completing it. I didn't do the 100-man melee with every single character. I didn't do the 200-man melee with every single character, but I at least showed you the reward you get for completing it, so it's not a big deal. And I'm only missing the weapons for the 100-man melee I don't care about, so whatever. The bunny guild, after the next dungeon, the post-game dungeon, if I don't complete it by then, after completing that dungeon, I'm not gonna worry about it. The I'm Fabulous side quest that combines accessories and titles together to make new accessories and stuff. Again, after the post-game dungeon, if I don't complete that, then I'm not gonna do that. Same with the collector's book and monster book. So I'm fairly certain that when I complete the Necropolis of Nostalgia, I'll have the monster book and collector's book 100%, and I can complete those side quests. If not, I'm sorry, I probably won't be able to do it. But besides those few things, I've showed off everything else in this game. And I think I've done a pretty good job explaining the game, showing it off, giving you a lot of tips and stuff. So hopefully you guys are happy with this playthrough, and hopefully I did a really good job, because it's coming to an end. It's almost done. But I think I did a really good job on this playthrough, and I hope you guys think so as well. It was a lot of work to put together, but it was well worth it. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It sucks that it's coming to an end, but we got other games we gotta play. This February 1st is coming up right around the corner, and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is coming out. I want to play that game. But anyways, guys, we completed the 5th round, and we're going to the final 2 fights in here. And the 6th fight is against all 4 of the cameo boss fights that we fought in the 200-man melee, so it's pretty tough. This is gonna test your abilities for sure. This is probably one of the hardest fights in the game, but it's one of the most fun fights because all 4 of these guys fighting you at once, doing their mystic arts and stuff. This is amazing. This is what the other Tales of games have in their base. Like in the Abyss, there's a cameo fight similar to this. Symphonia, same thing. This version of this fight was only added into the remastered version. In the original 360 version, the tag team fights weren't even a thing. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I guess in the tag team fights, you can use your own items. Oh, everybody. Sorry, Flynn, you got a beat down for no reason. But yeah, I guess you use your own items and whatever. Yeah, this fight is extremely tough. Especially after the first 5 fights, you're gonna be weak and stuff. So you have to really pull out your A game for these guys. I like to go for Kratos first because I think he's the strongest out of the bunch. For those that played Destiny 2, can you tell me if Barbados is the final boss? Because if he is, it's kind of funny that, let's say Barbados is the final boss of Destiny 2. I don't know. That just means you fight the final boss of Fantasia, Eternia, and Destiny 2 in here, and then you just randomly fight a friggin' Kratos, who's not a final boss, as you should know. You literally do 1 damage, Douse. You suck. He has Tractor Beam? I didn't know that. But it's a weak ability, so it doesn't matter anyways. Barbados, you're going down next because you're stupid. I want to be able to use items. If I defeat Barbados and I use an item, does that mean he'll get revived? I'm going to try it out. I'm curious. Pineapple gel on me. No, he doesn't. Okay. That would be pretty funny if it did, though. It'd be really funny. Hey! So this is the most unique fight. Because you fight the 5 characters that are not in the party. And they all have a lot of HP. Yeah. So the 5 characters you decided not to pick for this final tournament here, you'll fight in the final fight. And if you guys want to get a complete monster book, you have to at least do this twice. Oh, Judith's Mystic Art. We've never seen this before. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie, it's pretty dope. But yeah, so we fought this 5. So that means we have to get the team battle magic lens for Yuri, Estelle, Rita, and Flynn. So normally when I do this on my own, I would pick Raven instead of Flynn for this. for the first fight, so that way in the second fight I can play as Flynn. I can play as Flynn in my second round because he's the second character I'm good with, so it just makes sense to do it that way. But yeah, this is really tough because you know how good our party members are, and they're kicking our ass. Judith is probably one of the hardest, but whatever. We should be fine. I don't think we're gonna die anywhere close to dying. But this is so cool, fighting your own party members in the tournament. I don't think this has ever been done in a Tales of game. But it's really cool to see. But it's also scary because they can kick your ass. Like, look at freaking Judith is going nuts. Like, she's literally going nuts on us. She's probably easily the hardest one to deal with. Carol, you're going down again. You're already in the tournaments. I don't know how you got here again, but whatever. I'm just gonna combo you to death. Hope you don't mind. Thanks. I literally just destroyed Carol. All right, repeat. You're last but not least. 40,000. Yeah, but don't take these guys lightly. Honestly, don't take them lightly at all. We're just gonna pineapple gel Rita just because. Fight's almost over, but whatever. There you go. The final tag team tournament is done, and we did it in 7 minutes out of 30. That's really good. We see you get 300,000 experience, plus all that bonus experience. You can level up really quickly here, guys, if you wanted to. But I'm not gonna do it. We get the limit octet and 50,000 gold. That's all you get for beating the final tournament in Notopolica here. Yeah, but like I said, you have to do that twice if you want all the monster book stuff. But the limit quartet or octet gives us 8 over limit gauge now. So it'll go to 1 to 4, and then you'll get 1 more bar filled, and we'll get to 8, which is pretty cool. It's not very useful, but it's pretty cool, I guess. But now that we completed that, let's save. I'm at level 122. And I think we have time to dive into the final dungeon, guys. Well, not the final. Yeah, the final dungeon, actually. I'm just seeing if I have any weapons for anyone that I want to learn stuff off of. I don't think so. One quick. I think actually Patty might have some stuff. She might be the only one. Never mind, I lied. I know they don't. Okay, cool. Yep. So you guys might be wondering where the final dungeon that we're going to be tackling is. But if you remember, we had a scene in Estelle's room at Zophius, and it told us to go to Zade. So that's where we're going to be going. It is Zade. And I thought long and hard on how I'm going to tackle this dungeon, because it's a long dungeon. But first, we have to get there. So we're gonna, where is it? There it is, the Necropolis of Nostalgia. So we're just go there. But I'll explain how I'm gonna tackle this dungeon when we get in there. But first, we have to get to there. And I want to unequip some titles. I don't like this one for Yuri. I'm gonna put the Golden Blade on. I like that for Estelle. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yep, that one's good. All right, they're all good besides Yuri. Anyways, moving on. And I am going to leave a map for this place in the description of the video, because it's a pretty basic and easy dungeon to understand, but there are items you have to collect when you go through the dungeon And the map is the easiest way to get that. So I'll leave a map in the description for you guys. I'll leave it in this video, and I'll leave it in the next video. We'll finish this. I think I'll finish 1 or 2 of the floors in this video here, because the way I'll tackle it is going to be pretty easy. But we have to make our way back to where Alexei was in Zade anyways. No Giganto monster to tackle. We don't fight him again. We'll have plenty of strong fights coming up. I don't know the recommended level for this. I know every single floor gets harder and harder. And the final boss of this area is like extremely tough. The hardest in the entire game, easily. But I have to. I 100% recommend being at least level 100, and I also recommend this is the last thing you do in the entire game. Like, you complete everything else that you possibly can before tackling this place. Out of all post-game dungeons in the Tales of games, this is probably one of my least favorites. I don't know why the Tales of series is so infatuated with dungeons that take forever to complete, because they have like a million different floors. Symphonia's post-game dungeon is like similar in aspect to this. Well, the way you tackle the dungeon is completely different. You go through like 30 or so floors, and it's super annoying. And we did get the great pirate symbol for Addie. It's an exclusive thing. Increases luck and absorbs water. I'll equip it on her. I don't think it's super great, but whatever. Welcome to the Necropolis of Nostalgia. By far one of the most tedious and annoying dungeons. The concept is very easy. We're in the firmament floor, first floor. So basically, I'll explain it after the cutscene. There's another cutscene coming up. It's a cool looking place, but it's super annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna explain this place a little bit before I view this stupid skip. Actually, no, I'll view the skip because there's gonna be one more cutscene coming up, actually.
I smell treasure. All right, Repeat. Begin the search. We need that nose of yours now more than ever.
That statue is gargantuan. Is it the work of the ancients?
Come, Flynn. A treasure hunt is afoot.
Yeah, treasure hunt, cool. I'm honestly not looking forward to this dungeon that much. Only because it takes so long. Like, the concept of it is cool and it's pretty easy to understand, but I don't know. It just takes forever. It takes forever. I hate it. Hey, there we go. And they're standing on a unique little I'll explain in a minute. Never mind. Shut up, Tyler. Oops. I don't know who Tyler is, but whatever. It's a map. Cool. Alright. I'll spoil it. That's my real name. Damn it. I never wanted that to be known, but whatever. Estelle's prayer.
Estelle, what are you doing?
Oh, it's you, Yuri. I'm praying that these souls may rest in peace.
Are you planning to stop at every grave?
Yes, of course.
You're serious, aren't you, lass? You're more of a princess than I thought.
Is she training to be a nun or something?
I don't know. Praying won't get you anything.
I'm not doing this for myself. I only want them to have peace in the afterlife.
Praying for strangers' souls, huh?
You only doom yourself by thinking that way, Yuri.
Estelle's surprisingly pious.
Nothing surprising about it.
All right. Now can I talk without being interrupted? So, this dungeon has 6 layers. We're in the firmament layer. This is the first layer. And every layer has 10 floors. And you see this map? This is how it works. We're gonna start at this location I'm standing on. And then you'll fight a group of enemies. After that, after you defeat the enemies, you can pick which direction you want to go. And then you just continue to the exit. And then you just hit the second floor. You keep doing that, rinse and repeat until you finish everything. After every 10 floors, you'll get to the end. I'll show off how this floor works and how the whole dungeon works. And then what I'm gonna do is just meet you at the bottom floor. Like the 10th, after beating the 10th floor, I'll meet you there. But these enemies are all unique to the dungeon. It starts off pretty easy. You defeat that, and then we can pick which way we want to go. Yep. Yep. So we can only go up. We have a certain amount of time before we can. If we don't do it in that time limit, I don't know what happens, but we can only go up from here because that's what the map showed us. And then yeah, we just have another fight, and then we pick another direction to go, and that's literally all you do. That's all this dungeon is. You'll fight enemies along the way. There are new enemies. You want to constantly check the enemies. Make sure you magic lens them if you're going for that book. Constantly finding new enemies and stuff like that. And every so often you'll see these treasure chests here, which you just fight them like normal, and they'll open up and give you items. And that's actually something that you want to pay attention to, because certain floors will have unique treasures that you want to get. Not this floor, but some floors you want to look out for the treasures, like their secret attachments and stuff that you can only get here. And you know you reach the end of the floor when you see that little teleporter there. And that's literally how this dungeon works. There's nothing else to this dungeon.
You thought you could win?
This is the best place to level up, LP and stuff to get, but that's pretty much how this dungeon works. It's a super simple dungeon in concept, but difficult because you fight so many enemies, and if you die, it's game over. And the little map on the floor shows you the map of the floor. Who's afraid of a grave?
Hey Rita, don't graves give you the chills?
Why would I let some old stone scare me?
You're scared of ghosts, right? Graves should spook you out then.
Ghosts and graves are two entirely different things. Why does everyone equate them?
Graves are where dead souls sleep. Slide one back and eyes peeking from the earth. Hey, Patty, this isn't a laughing matter.
That wasn't scary in the slightest, Raven. Hey, where'd Rita run off to?
Eyes under gravestones?
Looks like it was scary enough for Rita.
Yeah, remember on the ghost ship, Rita hates ghosts and stuff. But yeah, so that's how this dungeon works. I'm gonna show you. All right, I thought long and hard how I'm gonna tackle this dungeon, and like I said, we're in the firmament layer. There are 6 layers to this dungeon with 10 floors a pop. So we start here. We're gonna go right, left, up to complete the dungeon, because you want to go through every single area you can to get everything. But what I'm gonna do is off screen, I'm gonna tackle floor 2 through 10, and I'll meet you at the bottom of the 10th floor, because there are 10 floors per layer. But what I will tell you is I'm gonna leave a map in the description to help you, and I'll tell you if there are any treasures you want to look out for on these floors. So I'm gonna go do this off screen, and I'll meet you at the very bottom of this layer, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm on the bottom level here. So things I want to point out: if you look at the map that I give you in the description, you'll notice that certain floors will have special items that you need to get. On this first layer here, on the 6th floor, you'll get the attachment for Raven, I believe. Yes, the stylish shades, you get those for Raven. And on the 8th floor of the first layer is even more important. You get the 7-branched blade, and this is Flynn's fell arm. There we go. We have one more to collect, and that's Patty's. But you'll get Patty's in this dungeon as well. So yeah, I did all 10 floors. It was pretty easily, honestly. And I forgot to mention though, on the 4th, 7th, and 10th floor, there'll be an exit. So if you want to leave, you can. You just have to do the whole thing over again. But we're at the bottom level, and every time you complete a layer, you'll have a boss fight. So let's go tackle him real quick. And the first layer is really easy. You can probably do it before, like you can probably do it before you beat the game, because the enemies are only like level 50s and 60s, so it's really doable for sure. Oh shit! And boss time. And all these bosses are unique to this area. This one is Anubis. He's only level 55. He's gonna be really easy. Yeah, the first 2 layers, maybe 3, are gonna be super easy because they're on par with the Labyrinth of Memories. They're pretty cool though. Make sure you magic lens them because you need to for the book. But this guy's not too hard. He's like a smaller version of like Poseidon and Goliath. It's like a smaller, easier version of them. And there we go. Super easy. Did it in 30 seconds. Holy crap. Experience is really good though. The sword lets us move on. Yay. But every layer will get more difficult and a lot longer to complete. And since I'm going for every single item in here, it's gonna take even longer because I have to go through every single floor. And there are certain floors on every layer that have 2 exits. One will teleport you to like the end, like the 9th floor, and one will just bring you to the next floor. But nope, I can't skip any floors here because I need to get every single item and stuff in here, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Hey, we're in the city of the waning moon. And if you've been following along this playthrough, this will be the last town, dungeon, anything in the game that you need to go to for Estelle's title. So right now, if you want to, you go back to the King of Adventure Inn, sleep at the inn, and you'll get a title for Estelle. Oma is Lita. Oma knows all. All right. Only voice, no body. All right, kind of creepy people. It is a pretty place, though. I kind of like it. All right, the City of the Waning Moon. Well, I think there's a save point over here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, never mind. Where is the save point? I know there's one here. Where are you, save point? Okay, maybe you're not here yet. Whatever, let's move on. I don't want to watch that strip right now. I'll watch it later. Whatever, I'll watch it now. Screw
What
it.
a bizarre town.
Why? No energy, no ambition.
The citizens, they seem so lethargic. They remind me a bit of you, at least on the surface.
Do they really?
Yeah, the color of their hair and stuff.
Come to think of it, Zoggy's hair is that color too.
Really? Soggy? The very thought of it.
Ridiculous, right? Totally absurd.
Perhaps so.
Maybe it's just a character design choice by the character designers. Why are you yelling? It's a prison. So you want to fight the ends of the Lakeia? All right, let's go. We have no other leads. Rita, you already know what it is. We have to stop this Oma guy as the friggin'... I don't like that. It just spins along with us, so we can't really see what the hell we're doing. Kind of creepy, kind of weird. And we're in layer 2. But I don't want to tackle that right now. We're gonna go back up, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can exit this place from over here, and I want to show that off before I end it off. But yeah, nope, that's layer 2. There's 6 layers total, like I said. We have 5 more to tackle. Yay! It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take like 3 to 4 hours of this friggin' place. Oh, so there we go. Yep, we can move to the surface or whatever. That's where we want to go. Yep. So now we can just go right here and go back to the City of the Waning Moon if we really care to, but I don't care to do that. I care to exit. And I'm going to go back to Arnian because why not? Before we end it off. But I guess next time, guys, we're going to be tackling this dungeon. We're probably, with me cutting the floors and the layers and stuff, we'll probably get through it in one video here. But it'll take me a few hours. Anyways, let's go back to Arnian, call it quits there. Maybe I will grind for like more weapons and crafting and stuff, but I don't know. It would be pretty nice to get some good weapons to learn while we go through that long dungeon, but whatever. I still don't have the 4 million HP for Estelle. Are you serious? Whatever. Next time, guys, we'll take on the rest of that dungeon probably. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia. Maybe check out some of my other Let's Plays. But until next time, stay wicked.